Winning the Stevie Award for Solo Female Entrepreneur of the Year, for me as a solo practicing female attorney specializing in the representation of emerging technology companies around the world, means absolutely everything to me. It's been really challenging. I spent most of my career as general in-house counsel to a series of successive startup companies. And a few years ago, when I came out on my own and started my own business, I was really excited about the opportunity to work with a lot of different entrepreneurs and developers and engineers around the world. But it's challenging, right? It's challenging because I didn't have big law firm branding behind me. It's challenging because, just starting out, coming out of in-house counsel and starting my own firm, I didn't have my own branding behind me. And working with startups in emerging technology is also a challenge because, well, startups don't have a lot of funds to pay. And so what made me really passionate about this field, which ties into the reason why I was granted the award, is because the clients that I've chosen to work with, they utilize their tools for the betterment of the UN Sustainable Development Goals and for the promotion of human rights around the world. And that's why I absolutely love what I do. And so winning the Stevie Award was it was just this unbelievable experience. When I found out that I won, I honestly couldn't believe it. I just had to run upstairs and tell my husband immediately, because it validates what I'm doing. It validates, the sweat and the tears, and sometimes even the loneliness of being a solo female entrepreneur. And this validation is incredibly important to me because it comes from the world's leader in business awards and recognizing business excellence around the world. And that's who I serve, and that's who I strive to serve. So it's more meaningful than if I were to win an award from my colleagues, in the Florida Bar Association, or, from other attorneys around the world. This is even more important to me because it shows that there is an appreciation and a recognition for the work that I'm doing for the industry that I serve. And especially as a woman in an industry dominated by men, it's incredibly helpful. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much to the Stevie Awards for recognizing my work. And I'm really excited to share with you some of the progress that I endeavor to make in the near future. Winning the Stevie Award for Solo Female Entrepreneur of the Year is incredibly helpful to me as a solo practicing attorney focusing on emerging technology companies around the world and the implementation of their technologies and further into the UN Sustainable Development Goals and human rights, because it validates me. And it validates me from the perspective of the business community, which is even more important in my opinion than if I were to be validated by my colleagues. Because I don't work for my colleagues, right? And so the work that I produce isn't for the benefit of other lawyers, it's for the benefit of the clients that I serve and their end customers. And so to have this award demonstrates to my clients and to my prospective business clients around the world that that my work is worthy, and that it's valuable, and that it's credible. And that's really important as a solo practicing attorney and as a solo practicing female attorney working in an industry that is largely dominated by men.